Alright, I'm gonna work on getting this tractor going. It's a little chilly, and the starter is getting weak. I mean, it sounds terrible. It needs a new Bendix and stuff in it, but as you can tell, it's not great. So, and I've tried to buy a starter a few times here recently, and hasn't helped either. I haven't been able to go and get it because they haven't been open the last few times I've been over there. So, but anyway, all I gotta do is get this started. I need to get a block heater, magnetic block heater to put underneath it so I can heat it up, because the oil in this thing is kind of thick oil. So, and it would help if I had a block heater, so that way the heat can rise up through there, and then this thing should crank over, start pretty easy. But doing with what I got right now anyway. But I got to get this raised up. I've got this piece of angle I got to get cut to the right length and put over my cylinder for cylinder stop. And once I get it up to a certain height, I'm going to raise it just a little more up, and then make a measurement cut and make it so it fits in there on both sides, on both cylinders. So, and then I'll zip time to the cylinders, so that way I can put the loader down, and then back here I can take these couplers out, and when these couplers come out, I can I'm not really sure why that's like that, but anyway, when I get those couplers out, I've got the dummy plugs right here that go in it. And for anybody wanting to know, that is the, I believe that is the John Deere part number for these. Not sure anybody's really going to care about an old G in their plugs. I did have a cover for one of these, but and the way these are supposed to work is that these are supposed to sit here where my pin is, and they're supposed to sit there so you can swap between the plugs and your hydraulics, so you can either run the 3-point or you can run the loader. But had to buy these. I got them off eBay for decent price compared to new. You can buy them new. They do sell them online, but like I said, don't care if anybody really knows that, because not working with old tractors like this. But so I got to get this swapped out, but I can't do this until I get my loader up, get it set, and then I can uncouple this and just I can set my hydraulic lines up out of the way. And then the reasoning for that is once I get that done, I can put my arms on and figure out where my arms need to be, so that way I have them on the right, or at the right angle, so that way I'm not too far down or too far up. I'm assuming it's at the right angle now. Not really sure, but we'll figure that out. But as of right now, I'm going to start putting on other pieces that I can put on right at the moment. And I'm looking at one part of it, realizing that that might be an issue, especially with these hydraulics. So yeah, I'm gonna have to figure that out. Yeah, but anyway, I'm gonna start pulling all the stuff out I need for it, and then we're gonna start setting up the auger too while we're at it. So that's what we're gonna work on. Okay, so got it all on. Had to do some tweaking and stuff. I cut a little bit off the side of this bracket just because of where my hydraulics line up. It was hitting the bracket, so I cut it back a little bit so it actually fit on there the way it's supposed to, and I don't have to take it off every time I need to run my hydraulics. So basically what I did, I put these brackets in on the cylinders to hold the loader up, and I could have just taken the loader off, but this is the quicker, simpler way, just putting those on there, then the bucket's on there, and I don't have to worry about it. The only thing I'll have to worry about, which I'll take care of, is I got a strap that'll strap between here and here, so that way when I'm driving I don't bounce and the bucket trips, and then I don't have a way to put it back down. So I'll tie that up too. But I had to modify this a little bit to get it to go on. But everything else bolted on just like it should. And like I said, I had to buy these dummy plugs. I'll put them in. So now those are in. And it goes up and down like it should. So next thing we're going to work on is I got to get the auger put on the back of it. So we're going to start on that. All right, so got it done. There's a few things I got to do to it. I had to switch a couple pins, but there's some latches and stuff that I need to get. Well, latches, some clips. But I ran it a little bit, but I need to get some clips here and there. I need to tighten up a few things, but got it on. We ran it. Got everything. I'm standing in the way. But you can see I started to cut a little bit in the ground, but I ran it. Everything worked pretty good. When I first did this, of course, when you buy cheap stuff, normally you buy cheap stuff, you get cheap stuff. I guess the auger's not too bad, but when I bought the 3-point arms, I mean, they're expensive, but the quality of the bolts are garbage. I lifted it up, and when I lifted it up, I didn't have this pin in the right hole. I had it in this hole originally, and when I lifted it up, it kind of bound up a little bit, and then it went pop, and it busted the bolts on the rock shaft on the tractor. So I got new bolts, put them on there. But anyway, that's gonna be it for this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Hopefully next video we'll be cutting some holes and putting some poles in the ground. Everything should be ready to go on this. We've got some stuff we got to get going too. I finally met my neighbor, and he's got an old building that's falling down back there, and there's a bunch of metal, so I'm gonna take a bunch of metal out of there. He told me I could have what, you know, whatever was back there, so he said help myself. But got to get that done. We got to get a path cut through the trees out here to our root cellar, because we got to get that going. We're just kind of running out of room of all of our food and stuff we're getting, and not only that, when we start growing more food out here, we got to have room for all that. But like I said, that's gonna be it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. God bless you.